Pat, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing well.
Offensive lineman Pat Coogan from Chicago.
Pat, you played in some loud environments. What's the trick to sort of handling noise, and especially in offensive line? Indiana had some problems at Ohio State last year, dealing with things, signals, and all that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a challenge for sure. There's no doubt about it. But you got to prepare for it. You got to prepare for it Monday, Tuesday, every single day leading up to it. You can't just like turn it on Friday and expect to be good. You know, you got to prepare for it, and you got to make sure everyone's tuned into the cadences and all the little things that sometimes, you know, you can kind of gloss over because, you know, you can hear everything's good, you know, you're at home, but now, you know, it's going to be a bigger challenge. So you got to prepare for it and make sure everyone's on the same page.
What's the loudest road environment you've played in?
Oh geez, it's a good question. I mean, a lot, like my freshman year I played at Virginia Tech, like Enter Sandman was pretty crazy. We played at Duke in 2023, which was like a big matchup, top 15 or whatever. And that was loud, and obviously, you know, all the playoff games down in New Orleans, playing Georgia, and the national championship was very loud. So, yeah, it's a challenge, but yeah.
How do you prepare for that challenge? What goes into that?
I think it's more of like a mental like expectation. Like you really have to like get yourself ready for it, and you have to like know what to listen to, what not to listen to. Yeah, it's reps. Like you gotta just like put yourself in that environment and practice and go through all the mechanics and all the reps of it, and then, you know, it's not gonna get easier per se, but you put yourself in that mental state, and you know, with anything you prepare for, as you go through the reps, it helps.
How does that fake crowd noise help you guys throughout the week leading up?
Yeah, it's loud. I mean, it's loud and obnoxious, and like it rings your ears. And then, you know, we had it on for the whole 2 hours or however long we were out there today. So there's no like breaks or anything because there's not going to be any breaks on Saturday really. So it's good preparation for us.
What have you seen from you guys in the run game? I mean, obviously, never done 300 yards in 4+ games before here. Just what have you seen? What's worked for you guys, and how have you guys been able to have that success consistently?
Yeah, I think, well, first credit to the backs. Like they've been running their tails off, and the tight ends have been really taking charge and stepping up to the plate when we ask them to do difficult things in the run game as well. So credit to those groups, and obviously, you know, Fernando's been amazing for us making the right reads and doing all those things. But from an offensive line standpoint, I think just everyone being on the same page, right? It starts with that, and then it starts with declarations as a center, and then making sure we're all targeted and everyone in the box, all the defensive box members are accounted for, and we have either a combination going to them or you know, however the play is designed. We've done a good job of targeting, and that's what we talk about a lot, and that's kind of why we've seen success, I think.
You and Fernando have both gotten here and had to learn this new offense at the same time. How have you just seen him grown as he's grown more comfortable and accustomed to the offense?
Yeah, I think like any super talented athlete, like reps are huge, right? Like just getting reps throughout the spring, getting reps throughout the summer, like him and his brother were out there just throwing every single day in the summer. I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. But like it's paying off, right? Like those guys are super dedicated, and they're seeing the fruits of their labor, and I know they're not satisfied as well. So because those kids are just hard workers, man. But he's super talented, and he's playing extremely well, and he's been a great leader for us. And yeah, I'm excited to see him keep playing well, and I know he's gonna lead the charge for us each and every Saturday because that's like the type of person he is, type of athlete he is. So he's been great.
What's different about him than maybe some of the quarterbacks you've had in the past? We played with some good ones, Sam Hartman, Riley Leonard, guys like that.
Yeah, I mean it's each person is so unique, right? Like each skill set is so unique, and I think that's been cool to see in my journey, like meeting new people and just being around different types of quarterbacks. Each has their own personality, each has their own skill set. I think Fernando, like his arm talent is just unbelievably special, and I think we see that. But again, like everyone's unique, but he's got a rocket for sure.
How early could you tell that his arm was just uniquely special?
I mean, you can kind of just see the ball like fly out of his hands and on a rope. Like, it's pretty obvious. I think like it's pretty fun to watch.
You guys have only given up 3 sacks all season. What does that say about you guys as a unit that's been able to protect both Fernando and Alberto?
Well, I think it should be one. Like, first of all, I didn't do a good job of declaring the box on that first one on Saturday, so that's 100% on me. That was a cheap one. That should have never happened. And then the second one should have never happened as well. So we got to take 3 is still too many. We have to take better pride in protecting the quarterback and just finishing those protections and making sure we're all on the same page before we even start to play, like declaring the box, like I said. So that one was 100% on me, and we all have to be better in finishing those protections for sure.
Thanks, Pat.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.